Hey everybody, I am recording this to document the making of my About Me movie, which I'm going to use Adobe Spark to do. So first of all, let me open up Spark. I'm going to share my screen. And so I'm going to start by going to adobe.com and logging in. You can access your Adobe account if you're one of my students at UAB or at Holy Family using your school credentials. The school has provided an account for you. And you go here to Open Creative Cloud. Here are all the apps that I've downloaded. I want to go to View All Apps. So when you're here on the All Apps page, you see 3 tabs: Desktop, Mobile, and Web. Spark is a web-based app, so you can use it on your cell phone, you can use it on a Chromebook, you can use it on a desktop computer. So here's Spark. I'm going to launch Spark. So you can see there's a bunch of kind of preset things that you can do in Spark. You can make collages, you can make a web page, you can make an Instagram post. I'm going to do what's called a slideshow. Every great story starts somewhere. Tell us about your idea or titles. Okay, so I'm just going to call this About Me. And again, they've got some templates that you can use, and you can feel free to use one of these, but I'm going to start from scratch because I don't really know what these templates are going to look like. So it gets me on this page where it says here's some quick tips to get started. You can add video, photo, or text. And since this is like my title page, I'm going to say, okay, I'm ready. And this is like my title page. First, I'm going to go over here to pick the layout. Full screen is fine because this is going to be my title page. There are other options there. I'm also going to go through and look at some themes. It picked title here by default. I think that's all right, but I'm going to go with noir. Okay, and I'm going to add some text for my title. Call it About Me. And I'm also going to go over here to music. I'm going to add some music. You can add your own music. I'm a musician, so I've got some of my own original music I could upload, but I'm just going to use one of these ones that comes with Spark to be just to make things a little easier. Okay, so I'm picking this Paris 1920s. You can listen to what it sounds like. Now, okay, I got that. I'm going to go to my next slide by clicking plus. I'm on slide number 2. Now, on slide number 2, I'm going to add a little video that I made. And it's just me basically saying my name. And I teach at UAB and at Holy Family Cristo Rey. And earlier, I made this video actually using Zoom, and but you could do a video from your cell phone and upload it. So this video is here. You can kind of you can decide to use the whole video or you can trim it. You can use these kind of handlebars at the end to trim it. I'm going to go ahead and use the whole thing because I already edited this video down using another Adobe product called Premiere. But if you shot something on your cell phone, you want to trim off the beginning and end, you could do that here in Spark. And that looks fine. So I'm going to save that. Now I'm ready for my next slide. Click the plus sign. And now I'm going to add a photo. And earlier, I downloaded some photos from Facebook that I wanted to use. I took a couple of other photos with my cell phone and emailed those to myself, and I put them all in a folder. But you can also find free photos, so it'll automatically search through photos that you're allowed to use from Creative Commons. And if you do that, then it'll automatically add those photos to the credits here at the end. But if you use your own photos, you'll have to add those manually to the credits. So I'm going to upload a photo. And on this next slide, I'm going to talk about where I went to school. So I'm going to upload this picture of my diplomas from UAB. And now I'm going to add some voiceover to this slide. So I'm just going to press the little microphone thing. I'll press here while speaking. Okay, so I got to press and hold this while speaking. I have my bachelor's and 2 master's degrees from UAB. Cool. Okay, so now I'm going to add another one. And I upload another photo. Upload photo. It's me in this tiger suit. Now I'm going to press the microphone to record my voiceover. And I have my MFA in creative writing from Sewanee School of Letters. Cool, cool, cool. All right, adding another one. Here I'm going to add a photo of my book. Okay. So it looks like I need to see if I can edit this a little bit. I'll make it a little bit smaller. I'm going to drag it down so you can see the title. All right, that's going to have to do. My third novel, The Fireball Brothers, was published by Livingston Press in 2019. I'm hoping to have another. I'm going to start over because I messed up. My third novel, The Fireball Brothers, was published by Livingston Press in 2019. I'm hoping to have another novel published sometime in the next year or two. Okay, add another one. This one I'm going to do a photo of me playing some music. I've got a couple of them to choose from. Kind of like this one would be the UAB t-shirt. So we're going to use that, see how that looks. Now see, this is not going to be good because it doesn't, you can't see my guitar. So I'm going to go with the other one and replace this. What does this do? I also write songs and play several instruments. Because of COVID, I haven't been on stage in about a year. All right, now picture of the cats. I have two cats named Nick and Nora. They are named after the characters in one of my favorite old films, The Thin Man. Okay, now that's that. Okay, so now I've added all of my slides. I've also added some credits here, and I've done a little outro slide that created a little logo for myself just for the last 2 seconds at the end. So the next thing to do is use share and publish. And I've already done this once, but so the first time you do it, it'll take you to these publish options, and you can add in your title and subtitle and click a category and all of that stuff. But you can always go back to this page and copy the link, and then you just got to put that in a browser, or you can go ahead and share it directly to Facebook, Twitter, Google Classroom, Microsoft Teams, and an email, or you can embed it in a web page. So all of that's done, and that's the end.